Next up is Melody Ko, who is founder of WineMe. And her mentor was Richard Lavin. And their law firm was Morgan Lewis. A couple things about Melody and what you're going to hear. I assume, based on the crowd and some of the folks I saw outside, that there are a lot of wine drinkers here. But as I understand, wine can be very difficult, a little bit intimidating, et cetera. So if you feel like you're one of those people that you like wine, but you don't really know anything about it, then she's definitely the person for you to talk to, and you should listen to what she has to say. And we basically refer to her as our resident sommelier. And so if there's anyone in here that doesn't know what that word means, then you definitely need to talk to her afterwards. So, Melody Ko.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Melody Ko. I'm the founder and CEO of WineMe, a whole new wine discovery experience through your phone. There's 77 million wine drinkers in the US. That's a third of the adult population here. It's a lot of people. It's also a big industry. The wine industry brings in over $36 billion annual revenue a year in the US alone. But we have a problem. Only 200,000 of these wine drinkers are experts, which means most of us are clueless when it comes to wine shopping. I'm sure you're familiar with this picture, the scene at the wine shop. It's overwhelmingly confusing when all you want to do is pick up the right bottle of wine that you love for dinner. I love wine, and I've been extremely frustrated with this discovery and purchase experience, so I was determined to find a solution. We came into DreamIt this summer executing against a different beta concept. Through our interactions with the industry and learnings from our beta customers, we became familiar with certain industry dynamics that led us to a better market opportunity. As it turns out, wine buying is very impulse-driven. Most people don't plan out what they're going to drink in their wine consumption. In fact, over 90% of the wines who are purchased are consumed within 24 hours of purchase. It's also very local. Most people today, in fact, over 95% of them, buy their wines at a local wine shop, offline. And this trend is not going to get reversed anytime soon due to certain industry structural limitations. Wine is complicated. Unlike many other products, you're dealing with something that's fragile, it's heavy, it's temperature sensitive, which means it's very expensive to ship and operationally challenged to manage. It's also very complicated from a regulatory perspective. You're talking about 3-tier systems, complicated shipping laws, and interstate regulatory issues. So given this context, what is the right solution for this $36 billion industry? We believe WineMe is the solution. WineMe brings you a curated daily wine inspiration that fits your taste straight to your phone. So when you're ready to pick up that perfect bottle, you can act on this recommendation immediately at a local shop that actually has this bottle on the shelf. We're tackling the impulse purchase through mobile curation process, and we're tackling local purchase with offline fulfillment. WineMe is a mobile platform that revolutionizes your wine discovery experience by focusing you on the bottle of wine that you actually love and can get your hands on right now locally. So how do we do this? We first start building your personal taste graph by incorporating your stated wine preferences and ratings on the wines you discovered and purchased through WineMe. We then look at your social graph, so we can take into account recommendations from friends that you trust. Finally, we incorporate your geolocation, so we can focus you on a specific bottle that's actually locally available and close by you. Let me walk you through a user experience. When you first download the app and enter the experience, we'll capture basic wine preferences of yours, such as types of wine, red or white, that you usually like, type of budget you like to spend on a per bottle basis. And we'll also walk you through a very simple wine personality test to establish a baseline understanding of your taste preference and palate, using things that you can actually understand, such as pretty food pictures, even if you know nothing about wine. After initial setup, all you need to do is sit back and relax. Every day, WineMe will remind you it's time to drink some wine using a push notification and brings you back to the experience, focusing you on a specific bottle of wine that matches your taste and is actually locally available close by you. If you're not ready to buy wine now, but you find it intriguing, you can always save it for later and come back to the list. Or you can decide to get it locally delivered or to actually pick it up at the retail shop close by you. WineMe will tell you exactly where to go from where you are. After you pick up the bottle of wine, WineMe will also capture your ratings on that specific bottle so we can continue to refine our understanding of your taste palette. So we're collecting tons of data through WineMe in a very subtle way. What exactly do I mean by that? We're collecting things like purchase intent, the actual purchase history, and ratings on the wines that you've discovered and consumed through WineMe. With this amount of data, we can finally use a recommendation algorithm to guide the 77 million American wine drinkers out there and simplify the world of wine for them. So what do retailers want, and why do they want to work with us? They want two things. They want new customers discovering where they are, and they want to capture all your wine budget through repeat purchases. WineMe is a platform to help them do that. WineMe exposes these retailers to new customers who otherwise don't know their existence, and engage their existing customers through personalized recommendation actually are geo-relevant. By working with WineMe, retailers essentially get a targeted customer engagement platform with minimum effort. We're still in early stage conversation with many potential retail partners, but we've secured 2 partners to do a trial run with us, and are in many advanced discussions with others. Finally, on the team. We put together a very strong team with the right industry experience, and we're continuing rounding out the team to execute against this vision. WineMe is launching in fall 2012. For now, please go to winemenow.com and sign up for updates and early beta access when we're ready. If you're excited about a space like we are and believe in our vision in disrupting the wine industry and reinventing how wine discovery is done, we'd love to connect with you afterwards at the end of the presentation. Thank you.